This is the Blairing Out with Eric Blair show, and we're here at NAMM 2012 with Alex Skolnick, lead guitar player for Testament. How you doing today, Alex?
I'm good, Eric. How's it going?
Good. Now, it's been a few years. The last time I interviewed you guys, you were having this huge comeback, and it's endured.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think the secret of that is.
Well, I think we were as surprised by it as anybody. I think part of it is you can't plan things. It was not planned. We never said we're going to have a big comeback. It's going to be. All we did was go in the studio. We just let's do a record that have fun doing it, and one that justifies the band and justifies what we do. And it just seemed to catch on and resonate, which is great. We have a new one coming out in April.
Is the new album going to be as heavy and tight and precise as the last one?
I think so, yeah. I think it picks up where that one leaves off.
Testament was just a part of Metal Evolution, one of the Sam Dunn vehicles.
Yeah.
You know, he's a great filmmaker, so on and so forth. How did it feel to be included in that?
It was an honor, and it was. I've just been an admirer of his work. I don't care, who's in it, or it doesn't matter that if we're included or I'm included. I just enjoy it. I think it's really well done. I like that it's smart. He doesn't just talk to one segment of metal fans. He talks to many different ones. He also talks to researchers, sociologists, and psychologists, and it talks about metal. And obviously, I think it's been great for metal and music in general. Everybody loves watching those. Yeah. So I hope he does a lot more of them. And to be a part of it has been great. It's fun to be a spokesperson on music like that. And I didn't know that the very first demo that he'd ever bought as a tape trader was our demo. And he mentioned that in the show. And I said, wait a second, that's my tape. Wow. So that's really cool.
It also kind of reinforces your historic relevance in metal.
It's, historical relevance or whatever. It's not something a band thinks about. Yeah. It's not something I ever think about. I'm always looking ahead. But it is kind of cool to look back on stuff you did and have people appreciate it. Stu Ham. Great bass player. Yeah,
no doubt. Joe Satriani, Surfing with the Alien.
Yeah. It's been, it's one of those things where it's just, it's just been really exciting.
What is the title of the new Testament record?
Dark Roots of the Earth.
What inspired that title?
I think Eric thought of the title, but we actually worked on the lyrics together. And one of the lines from the song is, "Dark roots of the earth will take us home eventually." Yeah, it's the one thing you can't hide from. Nobody can escape time. It doesn't matter if you're struggling in poverty or if you have billions. Everybody's going to end up back in the earth. And everybody shares the same planet. So it's, I guess it has environmental overtones, but it's also a statement that no matter who you are, no matter what your life situation is, it all comes back down to the earth. Dark roots.
How do you feel about time? Do you think time has been kind to you?
That's an interesting question. I enjoy time more now than when I was younger. So when I was in that period, everybody says it's the goal, the best years of your life or whatever. No, nonsense. I think as you get older, time gets better. That's been my experience, and I think if you think that way, it's a much better way of thinking than thinking your best days are behind you.
Alex, if you had a chance to have the brain you have now in an 18-year-old body, would you do it?
That's a good question. I think my body's better now.
Really?
Well, I'm in better shape now. I'm more, because I don't take it for granted. But I guess to have the extra years to live, that would be cool. So I would definitely have to think about it.
And then what about love? Do you have love in your life?
I do.
And how long have you been in love for?
Less than a year.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, how did you meet this person?
She's not in music at all. She's an architect. and we met randomly through mutual acquaintances. It was very like unexpected.
So how would you define the word love?
That's a very deep question. It is something. I think it's the it's the elixir of of life. Life without it is very flat and flavor. And there's all different types of love too. I think you can have a very fulfilling life and not have love in the traditional sense as far as the romantic relationship, because it's all around. Maybe this sounds like I'm a hippie or something, which I'm not. But you can find love, you can tap into love. There's all kinds. There's self-love. There's love of friends, love of animals. And there's relationship love. So I actually think to find a good relationship, you need to love yourself and love friends, and know how to love outside of that instead of rushing into something. And I think for a lot of people, it's a better idea to wait.
I think you're right. Alex, always great talking to you.
You too, my friend.
Blaring Out with Eric Blair with Alex Skolnick of Testament, signing off.
The Blaring Out Show.